Right, so today we're going out to the Karangahake gorge. It was a big gold mining area in the 1870s. It was something George Grey was hoping was going to happen. He was the Governor General of New Zealand at that stage, and he wanted to keep people from taking off to Australia and America, and this was one of the ways, was to open a gold field north of Rotorua, apparently. So yeah, with some issues over Māori land and white people being as they are, did whatever they did to get the land and it made available. And so the mining area around the Ohinamuri River and Mount Karangahake is where we're going to go and have a look at today. One of the more popular areas to go and look at, and we're probably going to run into issues with mines being closed and tracks being shut, etc. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not too excited about it, but there's possibility. I mean, if you're seeing this video, that means that I found something to look at. So let's go and have a look now. So it's a bit hard to really know what I've got myself into here. In theory, I'm not really supposed to be in here at all, but I thought I'd take you through this area. It just looks like a tunnel for getting ore through. Just up here I might get my other bigger torch out, just because the light's not very much. It's quite windy down here. Alright, hold on a sec while I get my big torch out. So I think I'm into the most serious mine workings that I've been in. We'll have a look down here. Doesn't look very long. Once again, looks like the andesite rock that we've seen in other places. It looks like it turns a corner down here. It's interesting. Now we've got a stole in the roof. Looks like it's holding these rocks together. I haven't seen any wetters down here, which is a bit of a surprise. We're turning around the corner. This is going a fair way in. So we've got up the walls these white markings, probably calcite. Bit of graffiti here and there. The water is definitely not so much of a problem as it has been in the other mines. Looks like we've got an interesting sort of, some kind of metal bar. It's gone up into the roof here. Not sure what that's for, it's just a stabilisation thing, I would imagine. Another stole up there. So, looks like the path diverges up here, I think. Bit of a crossroads. There's rail ties on the ground, but the rails have been pulled up by the look of it. Yeah. Well, this is pretty cool. Pretty massive, really, compared to the other ones I've been down. Now, what should we do? So this one, I'll have a look around here. This one goes off to the left. And we'll come back to that, eh? Right-hand rule. We'll keep going down the right-hand path. Yeah. So lots of iron staining on the walls. Some quartz on the floor on the ground. Yeah, nice and big mine. Nice and big. By far the biggest I've been in. And I've pretty much got it all to myself, just because, as I said before, probably shouldn't really be in here at the moment. But, we'll see. We've got some kind of symbol up here on the wall. Is it going to turn up here, or is it just going to end? We'll soon find out. And that is the end. Let's see if we can see any interesting geology here. Okay, so looks like some marks in there. Possibly a quartz seam running pretty much right above my head there and down this crack. That's got to be what it is. And in fact, that's what I can see, some striping down there. Not sure how effectively the camera's picking that up, but right in there, there's some quite nice banding of quartz and sulfides. So we'll get up around here and we'll go back off to where the path turned off before, and we'll have a look where it turned off. Now, what have we got going on the roof up here? That could even be glowworms I can see hanging. Just turn my torch off for a second here. Yeah, we'll end up glowing at the moment, if it is them, but the glowworms kind of have like a single strand, kind of like a spider web that they hang down and catch whatever creatures might be coming through the mine, like little moths and things like that. What have we got there? Someone's been digging away. I don't know why. A lot of these places where I see it's been dug away, it's been done by people quite modern, and I'm not entirely sure what the motivation for that is, because how are you going to drag tons of rock out of here without anyone noticing? And do you really have all that equipment to deal with it? I suppose some people do, but it's not easy. You're either using cyanide or mercury to refine the gold. We'll have a look down this little direction here, where it went off to the left. Does it end right up here, or maybe it turns off? Let's go and find out. So it was really the late 1800s that this was being dug out, sort of 1890s. You can hear like a stream up ahead. I wonder where that's going. We'll just keep an eye out for... I'm a little bit worried about a shaft coming across an open shaft in the floor and not necessarily seeing it. I'm hoping that anything like that would be pretty obvious. We can definitely hear a stream of water. Where's it coming from? Right in there. A stream of water coming out of the rocks. Let's see. And this little bit of the mine just ends right here. Again, very hard to see with all the oxidation that's gone on exactly what they were going after. But even so, this has been pretty impressive. A lot of work gone into this. The roof, I would say, is slightly over maybe 2.5 metres high, and the tunnel itself, I guess, would be well, I suppose, yeah, 2.5, 3 metres in the wider spaces. So it's quite a substantial thing, all being blasted out by dynamite. So Go back down here. Hopefully this is the way out. I don't know how lost you can get in these mines. Be interesting. I'm sure you'll eventually find your way out. Just put your hand on one side of the wall and carry on, and eventually you will come out. I'm pretty sure I remember that style on the roof there before. So I think we're going the right way. I feel like we're walking slightly downhill as well. That would explain a bit of we've got flow in the water on the floor, so definitely walking downhill. And out we come here. So it's not really a portal what we're coming to down here. Well, you'll see in a sec, I'll show you. It's just an opening that looks down over the Waitawheta River, which is a tributary of the Ohinamuri, as you can see down there. But then off to the left again here, we've got some more mine. I don't know, it looks like it might be blocked up ahead here. I had to climb over a blockage to get in here, so it won't surprise me, but it's annoying because it means I'll have to go and find somewhere else. Hopefully there is more places. Yeah, this one looks like it's a more effective blockage perhaps, and I don't know that anyone's managed to find a way around it. I mean, I suppose you could... Am I going to try and squeeze up through there? I don't think so. Well, what's off down here? Okay. Looks like, well, that would have been cool if we could have gotten there. Anyway, we didn't, but we'll walk back the other way and see what else we can find around. I suspect I may have to walk right down the track and go to another part entirely, which is like, I don't know, maybe another half hour's walk. I won't make you walk with me all that way. But we'll go back here and perhaps show you where I came in. I wasn't really sure where this mine was going to go to, if it was going to be anything, if it was going to be blocked again immediately. So it's been good that I had found something or other. Oh yeah, that's right, I went past this place up here, it's quite dodgy. The side of the cliff is being held up by these steel rod pillar things here. Yeah, even so, it's a lot of rock above your head. It doesn't look very nice at all. I'll just turn my torches off here so I'm not wasting my battery. And on we go. Yeah, really dodgy section here. Pretty though, beautiful, but dodgy. This is all under an overhang of very loose rock. And this is where I came through to into that first, the mine that we were just in. And it's been blocked off at the other end here as well. I've got to lie down and actually climb underneath the barrier to get back out again. Lots of lovely woodwork in here. All modern, being put in to stop tourists from being killed. And I'll have to stop videoing here while I organise myself to get... I've got to get just on the left there at the bottom. Yeah, that's my way to get out. Alright, see you at the next mine.